Once men know this, women are finished. Women are finished once men know this. There's a reason so many men today feel powerless when it comes to dating and relationships. Maybe you felt it yourself, like no matter how much you try, women always seem 10 steps ahead. You text her, she takes hours to reply. You plan a date, she cancels last minute. You show her love and somehow she pulls away. It feels like women have this secret playbook, this invisible set of rules that you just can't figure out. And if you're honest, it's frustrating, it's exhausting, and it makes you question yourself. But here's what nobody tells you: the game isn't rigged, it just has rules you were never taught. So once you finally see those rules, once you understand the thing I'm about to share with you today, the entire dynamic flips. Because when a man wakes up to his truth, women lose the advantage they've been quietly holding all along. Not because you will manipulate them, but because you will finally stop playing blind. Stick with me for the next few minutes, because by the end of this video, you won't just get women, you will have the power to walk into any dating situation with clarity, confidence, and control. This is the moment the game changes. So the biggest secret is revealed. Here it is. The thing that will change everything for you: women are driven by emotion. Men are driven by logic. And because of that, women naturally operate on a different frequency than you. Think of it like this: you're playing chess, carefully planning your moves. Meanwhile, she's playing a completely different game. One where the rules aren't based on logic at all, but on how she feels in each moment. This is why you can do everything right: buy her gifts, text her good morning every day, plan expensive dates, and she will still drift away. Because in her world, it's not about whether your actions make sense. It's about whether they make her feel something. Now, here's the kicker: most women know this instinctively, most men don't. And that is why women seem to have the upper hand. They are playing the game they understand, while you are walking in blindfolded. But once you understand this emotional blueprint, once you stop trying to logic your way into her heart and start speaking to her feelings, everything changes. Because here's the truth: a woman can resist your gifts, your compliments, even your attention, but she cannot resist her own emotions. She cannot resist her own emotions. When you become the man who understands how to create those emotions, she will chase you. She will think about you nonstop. She will crave you. Not because you forced her to, but because she can't help it. Why women seem ahead in dating. Now let me break down why so many men feel like they are constantly one step behind women. From the time a woman is young, she's being approached, complimented, pursued. She's learning how to navigate attraction from the moment she hits her teenage years. By the time she's 25, she's probably had hundreds of men showing interest in her. She's seen every line, every trick, every desperate move a man can make. Meanwhile, most men don't start getting serious attention from women until later. So while she's been practicing for years, you're just stepping into onto the field. It's like playing basketball against someone who's been training since childhood while you just bought your first pair of sneakers. This doesn't mean women are smarter or better. It just means they've had more reps, and experience creates advantage. But here's the good news: once you understand how the game actually works, you can catch up faster than you think. Because while women have been practicing instinctively, you will be operating intentionally. That's the difference between guessing and mastering. The 5 core principles that flip the game, I'm going to share it with you. Here is where it gets powerful. Once you know these 5 principles, you will never look at dating or women the same way again. These aren't tips or tricks. They are fundamental shifts that change who you are as a man. And once you embody them, women have no choice but to respond differently to you. So the first one is: stop chasing validation. Start creating value. Most men approach dating like beggars. They are constantly looking for scraps of validation. Did she text me back? Did she like my Instagram story? Did she call me handsome? This desperation is repulsive to women because it screams, I need you to feel worthy. Here's the shift. Stop seeking validation, start creating value. Instead of trying to prove you are good enough for her, become a man whose life is so rich, so purposeful, so magnetic that she feels lucky to be chosen by you. This doesn't mean, being arrogant. It means building a life you are proud of. Pursue your passions, level up your finances, work on your body and health. Build meaningful friendships, develop a mission bigger than dating. When you do this, women will feel the difference. You will stop coming across as another guy chasing her and start radiating the energy of a man worth chasing. Secondly, emotion over logic. Remember what I said earlier. Women are driven by emotion, not logic. This means you can't talk a woman into wanting you. You can't convince her with facts, reasons, or long essays over text. She doesn't fall for what you say. She falls for what she feels when she's around you. Think about your favorite song. You don't love it because the lyrics are logically flawless. You love it because it hits you emotionally. You must become like that song. Your presence should make her feel excited, safe, intrigued, playful, desired. This is why humor works so well. Why teasing creates attraction. Why a well-timed pause can be more powerful than 1,000 words. When you master emotional communication, you stop trying to convince her to choose you and start making her feel like she already has. Number 3, mystery creates desire. Mystery creates desire. It has a psychological truth. People value what they don't fully understand. If you lay every card on the table too soon, your feelings, your plans, your availability, she has nothing left to discover. And discovery is what keeps a woman hooked. So stop being an open book. Let her wonder what you are up to sometimes. Share parts of your life gradually, like chapters in a great novel. Keep a few layers of mystery around you. When she doesn't fully have you, her mind will work overtime trying to figure out who you are. And that curiosity becomes desire. Number 4, detach from the outcome. Detach from the outcome. This one is huge. When a man's entire mood depends on whether a woman texts back or says yes to a date, he becomes emotionally weak, and women can feel that weakness instantly. The most powerful men are those who genuinely know, if she's not interested, I'll be perfectly fine because my value doesn't depend on her approval. This detachment makes you magnetic because now you are not clinging to her. You're choosing her freely. And freedom is deeply attractive. Number 5, lead. Don't follow. A woman wants to feel like she's with a man who knows where he is going, not just on a date, but in life. Leadership doesn't mean controlling her. It means, providing direction, certainty, and vision. Plan the date, set the tone, decide where you are headed, not just tonight, but as a man. When you lead with strength and clarity, she feels safe to relax into her feminine energy, and in that dynamic, attraction naturally flourishes. Once you embody these, women lose the advantage. When a man masters these 5 principles, something incredible happens. The confusion disappears, the frustration fades or disappears, the endless guessing games stop, because now you are no longer reacting to women, you are leading the interaction. Women are biologically wired to respond to strength, mystery, and emotional connection. When you provide those things authentically, they can't help but feel drawn to you. It's not manipulation, it's alignment with nature itself. And here's the wild part. Once you reach this level, you will notice something strange. The very women who once seemed out of your league we start competing for your attention. Because in a world full of men who don't understand women, the one man who truly gets it is rare. And rarity is irresistible. Now let me leave you with this. The point of this video isn't to beat women at their own game. No. It's to stop playing blind. For too long, men have been told to suppress their instincts, to play nice, to ignore their natural masculine power. Meanwhile, women have been sharpening their emotional intelligence since birth. It's time to balance the scales. When you stop chasing validation, when you master emotion over logic, when you embrace mystery, detachment, and leadership, you become the kind of man a woman can't help but respect, desire, and commit to. And that is when the game changes forever. Because once men know this, women are finished. Now, if this message hits home for you, don't just watch and move on. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 principles are you going to focus on first? And if you're ready to master this on a deeper level, subscribe to this channel.